I was waking up foggy, no energy before my day even started, and it stressed me out to the max. I'm 48, I'm in perimenopause, and these two supplements help me get my body back. It's Amber with Salt and Steel, and I'm in perimenopause. So today I wanted to talk to you about two supplements that have helped me a lot, and hopefully you'll find that they can help you too. So with the brain fog and the lack of energy and just not feeling like you're getting enough sleep, even after you slept 7 or 8 hours, was totally a thing for me about a year ago. So going to bed, waking up, and already on empty before I could even get my day started. And it started to affect my cognitive thinking. I am a pretty sharp thinker and I remember things pretty well. Little details, I can remember your name. A lot of times I can remember numbers, and I'm pretty sharp at getting them out when I need to get them out, except for right then and there. So that being said, I noticed that I was having a hard time getting my thought processes down. I was having a hard time thinking and going back through the mental file cabinet and pulling out info quick like I used to. And so I got tired of it because it makes you feel like you're in dementia. It makes you feel like you can't put your sentences together, at least for me. And it felt like I couldn't form a concept, like I was trying to learn how to talk again and have a conversation with people. And that was the other thing I noticed too. And I don't know if you felt that way, but having a conversation with people and then like walking away from it and like, what did we even talk about? And how did they perceive me in this conversation? They might've thought I was a nut because I just couldn't engage like I normally would. It may not have been so apparent with someone I just met, but for people who know me, I felt like, wow, they must think I'm hungover. They must think that I've got a lot of problems going on when I know it's perimenopause. So that being said, I went to my doctor and she and I talked about what can I get on to kind of help with the brain fog and the energy, because I am now sick and tired of feeling like I am not myself. I'm still I want my energy back. I'm not ready to be done. I don't want to be complacent. I want to be like this all the time. I need that back. So that's how I feel myself. So we talked about ashwagandha and we talked about magnesium glycinate. So there's different magnesium out there, but this is the glycinate. So I did my research, and these guys are not a sponsor of my video. My nurse practitioner, nurse practitioner, she's not a doctor, nurse practitioner said that Thorne is the premier brand in the industry in perimenopause for pure supplements. Well, I didn't want to take a bunch of shakes. I literally, like, if you tell me it's ashwagandha, I want the powder, but I don't want to take it in a tablespoon. I want it in a capsule. I don't want to take it in some kind of shake. I don't want some powder. I don't want any of that. So I found Transparent Labs, and on Transparent Labs, it's the kind of the molecular name of it. It's KSM66. So I take one in the morning and one in the afternoon, and this is 600 milligrams in a capsule. And that's another reason why I'm going with these guys, because it literally measures it out for me. So my nurse practitioner suggested 1,200 milligrams a day. So I take one in the morning and then I take one in the evening or dinner time, and that's how I get my 1,200. So that's a good, from what I understand, baseline to start with for that. Now, with the magnesium, this is called by Glycinate. That is also the molecular scientific term for it. But if you see it, magnesium glycinate, it's the same thing. Same thing from what I understand. And I take one of these in the morning, and I also take it in the evening. So I know some people can say that this can make them tired. I don't find that. It doesn't make me tired. It does, and maybe I think it relaxes my body, but it doesn't relax my brain in a way that I can't regurgitate and recall information on a whim. So this one is 300 milligrams a capsule, and she recommended I start with 600 milligrams a day, so 2. So this is why I like Transparent Labs. Within a week, 2 weeks tops, I felt the brain fog lift, and it has been fantastic. I'm back, as sharp as I like to be and getting the rest. And the reason these work so well together is they both work well with making your arteries a little bit bigger to get better blood flow, to get your cortisol back in check because the cortisol seems to be the driver of your low progesterone and estrogen all over the place. And when those things get all over the place, it really screws up your cortisol, and that's where you can see that weight gain and things. And cortisol is super sensitive. So this is great for blood flow. They say that if you got low blood pressure already, maybe not take this, but I tend to run a little bit higher at times because I get excited or whatever. So these are great for me. I've noticed that my blood pressure is completely regulated out since being on this. And my nurse practitioner and I have gone back for years on blood pressure meds, and I just won't do it. So between a couple of the other things, if you go through my videos with the fresh milled flour, that got my cholesterol down that was creeping up, also got my blood pressure down. And then a combination of these, I have found that it is working. So when I go and I experiment with something, I try one or two things and see how they work well with my body. And then that way I can isolate, is this really working? And then I'm not questioning what variable is helping my body. But I found this helps. So if you are looking for a natural way and you don't want to get it in a shake or anything, try these two together. Even in men, I got my husband taking the magnesium. He's got some blood pressure issues, and now he's sleeping a little bit better because it's bringing his blood pressure down. When you get that tension in your arteries, of course, that's where your blood pressure goes up. And when your cortisol goes up, you get that compression in, and your body's just stressing out, trying to figure out a way to regulate itself. And these two herbs I found are working for me for now. And I have been on these for, this is, I think, going on my 3rd month now. And when I run out, because I'll run out of the ashwagandha first because of it comes in 60 capsules, but the magnesium glycinate, it comes in 90. Even if I just stay on this and I run out of this and I'm waiting for the ashwagandha, I'm not feeling the brain fog settle back in. So in perimenopause, or just if you're looking for a natural way to get your blood pressure down, consider these two things, because these things have really helped me, and I'm hoping that they can help you. So anyway, if you're doing something that's helping you with the brain fog and the energy, let me know, because I was grinding through my workouts and it was depressing. I was still in my brain fog and low energy and pity party in my mind, still grinding through CrossFit workouts, and it was horrendous. Like, I never should have been putting my body under that extra stress, but you just get in your routines, and when you've been active all your life, it's just one of those things you do. So my workouts are much better, and I'm not changing them at this point. We'll talk about that in another video on what people and women are doing as they're working their way through early, mid, late stages of perimenopause, which I'm discovering I'm in early, and going into menopause, how their workouts change. But that's not for this video. This video is to get your energy back, your brain fog, and get your body back, at least in your mind. You know, I'm still working on managing the weight and going through those processes, but I think the harder part of that is just I couldn't get a grip on my mind, and that was really, really bothering me. So this has helped. And if you've done this, let me know. If you are doing something else, I would love to know what you're doing too, because I'm always looking into new things and shifting and pivoting, because what may work now, this may not work later, and then I want to try something else. So I want to hear from you. All right, thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you on the next video.